By now, most of us have probably heard of keto. Magazines, books, YouTube videos, social media posts, and podcasts about keto have grown in popularity. The keto diet is probably best known for being a highly effective way of losing weight. And since 2 out of every 3 people in the US are overweight or obese, it's no surprise that keto is gaining more and more attention. In this video, we'll take a close look at what keto is, how it works, and its pros and cons so you can decide if it's worth a try. All that, coming right up.
Keto is short for ketogenic or ketosis. Ketosis is a natural metabolic state that our bodies enter when our carbohydrate supplies and stores are low. When this happens, our bodies switch to an alternative fuel source, namely ketones, which are derived from our stored fat. Like hybrid cars, our bodies can run on different energy sources. In keto, our bodies use fat and ketones as our primary energy source. Keto is not new. Paleoanthropologists deduce that early humans often endured extended periods with little or no food due to limited availability. So, their bodies became optimally adapted to survive famine by storing energy in the form of fat. Fat contains more than 2 times the amount of energy per gram as compared to carbs. So, this makes it a more enduring fuel. The keto diet was used to treat epilepsy as far back as the 1920s. When people fast, they eventually enter a state of ketosis. Human babies enter ketosis within a few hours after their umbilical cords are cut. So, to enter a state of ketosis, we must reduce our carb consumption and stores. But, for those of us who follow the American dietary guidelines, this is much easier said than done, because the majority of calories in the standard American diet comes from carbs. Fat is a modest component. The relative amounts of carbs and fats in the keto diet are reversed from those in the dietary guidelines. Fat is the dominant macronutrient while carbs are a minor component. This drastic difference in macronutrient composition between the standard American diet and keto makes it challenging for many to transition to keto. The keys to success with keto are to avoid eating foods that are high in carbs and to keep your carb consumption to less than 10% of total calories consumed. Calories from fat and protein can be adjusted to best accommodate your goals. For example, if weight loss is your primary goal, then you may want to accelerate the burning of stored fat by trading some fat calories for protein calories. So, what are some common high-carb foods to avoid or limit? Most bread and cereals contain excessive amounts of carbs. Other commonly consumed high-carb foods include fries, chips, and pasta. Lastly, sugary drinks, including fruit juices, are typically loaded with carbs. The carb content is listed on nutrition labels of most processed foods, so when in doubt, check it out. For example, this nutrition label shows that 1 slice of whole grain bread contains 20 grams of carbohydrates. A medium-sized banana contains 30 grams of carbohydrates. And a 2 tablespoon serving of peanut butter contains 6 grams of carbohydrates. So, a snack consisting of 2 tablespoons of peanut butter and slices from 1 medium banana, sandwiched between 2 slices of whole grain bread would contain a total of 76 grams of carbs. A person following the keto diet who burns 2,000 total calories per day would need to consume less than 10% of their total daily caloric expenditure as carbs. This amounts to 200 calories as carbs. As we saw earlier, 1 gram of carbs provides 4 calories of energy. So, 200 calories divided by 4 calories per gram equals 50 grams of carbs. If this person consumes a peanut butter and banana sandwich, then they'd be consuming 76 grams of carbs, which exceeds their maximum daily carb limit by 26 grams, or 52%, just by eating this seemingly healthy snack. So, with this example, it's easy to see why it's so important to avoid high-carb foods when following a ketogenic diet. Having to give up, or greatly limit, your favorite foods may seem like too much to sacrifice for weight loss. But the benefits of keto go well beyond weight loss. Keto can reverse type 2 diabetes, and it can improve metabolic health by reducing serum triglycerides, which is the amount of fat in the blood, and by raising the so-called good HDL cholesterol. By doing so, keto can reduce the risk of coronary heart disease. It also has been shown time and time again to reverse polycystic ovary syndrome, or PCOS. In addition to these numerous well-documented health benefits, many keto-friendly foods are not only nutritious, they are also delicious and very satiating. This makes it difficult to overeat on the keto diet. So what foods are keto-friendly? In short, most unprocessed and minimally processed, real foods are keto-friendly. They include minimally processed meats and eggs. Other keto-friendly foods include leafy greens and cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower. Moderate amounts of berries such as strawberries and blueberries are also acceptable on the keto diet. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, or would like to see more like it, please remember to like and subscribe. A more comprehensive discussion about keto is provided in my book titled, Keto Lifestyle for Beginners, which is available via the link below.